Dive into the 60 must-know concepts necessary for acing the refrigeration and air conditioning mechanic Red Seal license exam. Access comprehensive preparation materials at www.cannycollege.com to ensure you are fully prepared for success. 1. Maintains a safe work environment. Involves identifying and addressing potential hazards in the workplace to prevent accidents and ensure the safety of oneself and others. 2. Performs lockout, tagout, and isolation procedures. Involves following specific protocols to safely shut down machinery or equipment, lock it to prevent accidental startup, and tag it to indicate it should not be operated. 3. Uses personal protective equipment, PPE, and safety equipment. Involves wearing appropriate gear such as gloves, goggles, helmets, and harnesses to protect against workplace hazards and ensure personal safety. 4. Maintains hand tools. Involves cleaning, inspecting, and repairing hand tools regularly to ensure they are in good working condition and safe to use. 5. Maintains portable and stationary power tools. Involves checking, servicing, and calibrating power tools to maintain their functionality and prevent potential accidents. 6. Maintains brazing and soldering equipment. Involves cleaning, adjusting, and replacing parts in brazing and soldering equipment to ensure proper operation and safety during use. And maintains recovery and recycling equipment. Involves inspecting, cleaning, and maintaining equipment used for recovering and recycling refrigerants to ensure they function correctly and efficiently. 8. Maintains evacuation tools and equipment. Involves checking and calibrating equipment used for evacuating air and moisture from systems to ensure they perform effectively and meet safety standards. 9. Maintains charging tools and equipment. Involves servicing and testing equipment used for adding refrigerants to systems to ensure they are operating correctly and safely. 10. Maintains diagnostic and measuring tools and equipment. Involves regularly calibrating and inspecting tools used for diagnostics and measurements to ensure accurate results and safe operation. 11. Maintains diagnostic and measuring tools and equipment. Involves keeping diagnostic and measuring tools calibrated and in good working condition to ensure accuracy and efficiency in troubleshooting and maintenance tasks. 12. Uses access equipment. Involves selecting and using appropriate equipment such as ladders or scaffolding to safely reach and work at elevated heights during installation or maintenance tasks. 13. Uses rigging, hoisting, and lifting equipment. Involves correctly setting up and operating equipment used for lifting and moving heavy equipment or components to prevent injuries and damage. 14. Uses digital technology. Involves utilizing digital tools and software for tasks such as diagnostics, system monitoring, and data analysis to improve efficiency and accuracy. 15. Interprets codes, regulations, and procedures. Involves understanding and applying industry codes, regulations, and standard procedures to ensure compliance with safety and quality standards. 16. Interprets blueprints and specifications. Involves reading and interpreting technical drawings, blueprints, and specifications to accurately carry out installation and maintenance tasks according to design requirements. 17. Uses documentation and reference material. Involves consulting manuals, diagrams, charts, and other reference materials to obtain information and guidelines for troubleshooting, repairs, and maintenance tasks. 18. Plan job tasks and procedures. Involves organizing and scheduling tasks required, including determining the steps to be taken and the necessary resources. 19. Communicates with others. Involves effectively exchanging information with colleagues, clients, and supervisors to ensure smooth coordination and successful completion of tasks. 20. Prepares worksite. Involves preparing the work area for the task at hand, ensuring it is clean, safe, and equipped with the necessary tools and equipment. 21. Handles materials and supplies. Involves safely and effectively managing various materials and supplies needed for the job, including proper storage and transportation. 2. Installs fasteners, brackets, and hangers. Involves securely attaching components and fixtures using fasteners, brackets, and hangers to ensure stability and functionality. 23. Uses refrigerants, gases, and oils. Involves handling and applying refrigerants, gases, and oils according to safety standards to ensure proper functioning of refrigeration and air conditioning systems. 24. Performs brazing and soldering. Involves joining metal components using brazing and soldering techniques to create strong and leak-free connections. 25. Performs leak and pressure tests on the system. Involves checking for leaks and testing the pressure within the system to identify any issues and ensure optimal performance. 26. Evacuate systems involves removing air and moisture from systems using vacuum pumps to create a proper operating environment for refrigeration and air conditioning systems. 27. Performs field wiring of systems, involves installing and connecting electrical components in the field, including wiring controls and power sources to ensure proper functionality. 8. Applies sealants and adhesives. This involves applying sealants and adhesives to secure joints and connections, prevent leaks, and maintain the integrity of the refrigeration and air conditioning system. 29. Verifies HVAC/R system parameters and requirements. Involves checking and confirming the specifications, conditions, and needs of the heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration system to ensure proper installation and performance. It selects HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories. Involves choosing the appropriate equipment, parts, and accessories needed for the HVAC/R system based on design specifications, energy efficiency requirements, and compatibility. 31. Determines placement of HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories. Involves deciding the optimal locations for installing the HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories within a building or system for efficient operation and accessibility. 32. Performs HVAC/R material takeoff. Involves estimating and calculating the quantities of materials, parts, and components needed for the HVAC/R project, ensuring accurate ordering and cost estimation. 33. Verifies control system parameters and requirements. This involves verifying the settings, parameters, and performance requirements of the control system to ensure proper functionality and synchronization with the HVAC/R system. 4. Select the control system components and accessories. Involves choosing the appropriate control system components and accessories, such as thermostats and sensors, that meet the technical and functional requirements of the HVAC/R system. 35. Determines placement of control system components and accessories. Involves deciding where to install the control system components and accessories for effective monitoring and regulation of the HVAC/R system. 36. Performs control system takeoff. Involves estimating and documenting the quantities of control system components and accessories needed for the project to ensure proper installation and operation. 7. Installs HVAC/R systems. Involves physically setting up and fitting the HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories according to the design plan and manufacturer's instructions for proper functioning. 38. Confirms system layout. Involves checking and verifying the layout and positioning of the HVAC/R system components to ensure they align with the design plan and meet the system requirements. 39. Assembles HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories. Involves assembling and connecting the HVAC/R equipment, parts, and accessories to create a functional system that meets performance and safety standards. 40. Places HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories. Involves positioning and securing the HVAC/R equipment, components, and accessories in their designated locations to ensure stability, accessibility, and efficient operation. 41. Installs HVAC/R piping and tubing. Involves connecting and installing the piping and tubing necessary for the circulation of refrigerants and fluids within the HVAC/R system, ensuring proper flow and function. 42. Applies HVAC/R holding charge. Involves filling and charging the HVAC/R system with the correct amount of refrigerant or gas to achieve the necessary pressure and cooling capacity for operation. 43. Places control system components. Involves positioning and securing the control system components in their designated locations for effective monitoring and adjustment of the HVAC/R system. 44. Connects system wiring and control tubing. Involves establishing the electrical connections and control tubing between the various components of the HVAC/R system to enable communication and operation according to the system design. 45. Performs pre-startup checks for HVAC/R systems. Involves conducting a series of inspections and tests on the HVAC/R system before starting it up to ensure all components are functioning properly and safety measures are in place. 6. Performs startup of HVAC/R systems. Involves initiating the HVAC/R system, checking for proper operation, adjusting settings as needed, and ensuring the system is running smoothly. 47. Completes HVAC/R system charge. Involves adding the appropriate refrigerant or gas to the HVAC/R system to achieve the required pressure and cooling capacity for optimal performance. 48. Sets up primary and secondary HVAC/R components. involves arranging and configuring the primary essential and secondary supportive components of the HVAC system to ensure they work together efficiently. 49. Performs startup checks for control systems. Involves testing the control system components to ensure they are functioning correctly and communicating effectively with the HVAC system. 50. Verifies, sets operating parameters. Involves confirming and adjusting the operational settings and parameters of the HVAC system to meet performance standards and energy efficiency requirements. 51. Maintains HVAC systems. Involves performing routine upkeep and servicing of the HVAC system to prevent breakdowns, extend equipment life, and maintain optimal performance. 2. Inspects HVAC systems. Involves visually examining and checking the condition of the HVAC system components, controls, and connections to identify any issues or potential problems. 53. Performs predictive and scheduled maintenance on HVAC systems. Involves carrying out planned maintenance tasks based on manufacturer recommendations and industry standards to prevent system failures and ensure continuous operation. 54. Tests HVAC system components and accessories. Involves conducting diagnostic tests and evaluations on individual components and accessories of the HVAC system to assess functionality and performance. 55. Troubleshoot HVAC systems. This involves identifying and diagnosing problems or malfunctions within the HVAC system, then determining solutions and implementing repairs to restore proper operation. 56. Repairs HVAC systems. This involves fixing faulty or damaged components of the HVAC system by replacing parts, repairing connections, or making adjustments to restore functionality and efficiency. 57. Performs maintenance on control systems. Involves carrying out regular maintenance tasks on control system components, such as sensors, valves, and actuators to ensure they operate properly and contribute to system performance. 58. Troubleshoot control systems. This involves diagnosing issues and malfunctions related to control systems in the HVAC system, and then identifying and implementing solutions to rectify the problems. 59. Repairs control systems. Involves repairing or replacing damaged or malfunctioning components of the control system to restore proper functionality and ensure effective regulation of the HVAC system. It calibrates operating and safety controls. This involves adjusting and setting the operating and safety controls of the HVAC system to ensure accurate readings, precise operation, and compliance with safety standards.